Good morning. I realized that I have not shared anything that I've done so far prepping for the garden this year. So I figured it would be a good idea to probably show you guys the few things that I have done with the little bit of time that we've had here as far as like weather wise. We've had some good days. I am in Ohio, zone 6B, A. I can't remember. I think they changed a little bit, but um, right now the weather has been cooperating for the most part. It's been really rainy and stuff like that, but I've done a few things here and there when I can. But I'm going to show you what I've been doing so far to get the garden ready. My main focus this year is actually flowers. I'm working on a lot more flowers this year than I am vegetables, but I'm still always going to have a vegetable garden. That's just, it is what it is. But I want to show you guys what I have so far in the garden and the new things that I'm incorporating, and we'll go from there. So, yep. All right, so walking to the garden is probably this. You guys remember? Look at Winston. My poor. That's why the birds don't care no more. Oh, we gotta fix you. He's completely down. So compost is a mess. Got a new trash can compost. My water rain catcher barrel is there. It's a mess in here. I did not do a lot of cleanup last spring and fall. I was just like, whatever. So, walking in, I put some tulips, and I can't remember what those are called, but I put tulips in this box because this box, I was using it for lettuce and stuff like that, but for the most part, I'm liking maybe just having flowers in here. And then this whole section I had covered up, and I had grow bags all along here. Well, I moved the fabric back, and I planted, I don't know how many tulips, but I planted it full of tulips, different colors and stuff. So I'm really happy to have some tulips to cut and bring in this year. Here's my chickens. I don't remember what chickens I had last time I posted a video, but they got eaten. So we have these, which they look like leghorns, but they're not leghorns. They don't lay white eggs. They lay brown eggs. And we have these beautiful black and brown and green. I don't know. This is the sweetest group of chickens that I've had so far of me having chickens. You can go in there, pick them up, pet them. They're sweetest girls, and I got 5. So, into the gardens, I have my winter sowing, which did good, didn't do good. Sugar snap peas are doing amazing. My radishes are looking a little brown. Which one is this? Kale. Everything else is kind of struggling, but yeah, what's this? Collard greens, you can see. And then I have some stuff in these little containers. But of course, I put the labels on the outside. And now I don't know what they are, but I did take a picture before. So that'll work. Raspberries, looking kind of crazy. They're growing up and over into the chicken coop. I put this up yesterday. Don't know how I feel about it. Got it off of Amazon. Pieces are missing. But there's a net that goes over it. Okay, there's a net that goes over this. My goal is to take the net and then weave my raspberries up and over, because when the raspberries start growing, they're growing across, and we can't walk through here. So if I bring them up and over, maintain, trim and stuff, we'll have this little pathway on this side to walk through. And as you can see, it's a mess over here. I got containers, grow bags. I pulled out a lot of grow bags. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Blackberries are still back there. I need to trim and prune those. Cattle panel trellis is going to be probably cucumbers. Strawberries are going strong. I am letting them expand themselves over here. This is where I did have my onions last year, but will not have onions there this year. Catnip forever coming back. This catnip will not leave. Never plant catnip in the ground. It will take over your garden. So I have gladiolas that will pop up through here, and hopefully some other stuff. I've planted so many gladiolas in this garden because I love the way they look. They bring in the hummingbirds and all the pollinators. But yeah, this was all covered with fabric, and I had individual stuff growing out of the fabric, tomatoes. But now I'm gonna put all the leafy greens and everything, zucchini and all that stuff, is gonna go straight in there. Grow bag is going to go away. I do not recommend these. I mean, at least for me, they did not work. It was a pain in the butt. This section over here, I have Shasta daisies, and then I don't know, I can't remember what these are called. It starts with an S though. And these are gonna, I would like to separate these or buy more and have them going all along the fence line, because that's where I get my thickest weeds. This plant back here, this little tree, I feel like this is a mulberry. I had a mulberry, and then my husband cut it down. It just sounded like the dogs knocked over something. Oh God. But this is the garden. It's a lot of work. Ugh. Just to make it look nice. Clean up. Compost. I'm a lazy composter. Here's my other compost, which is doing pretty good. But yeah, so that's what I've done so far. Asparagus, I need to clear this out, get another, I don't know, some wood or some metal panels, and kind of, you know, like edge it out, define it. Those grow bags are going to disappear probably. And then I'm putting all my zinnias out there. So the only other thing I have going on garden wise is in the backyard. And not only are we focusing like on the garden, but actually like the yard itself we're working on too. Like just trying to make the backyard more of a hangout spot. Ellie Mae, what are you eating? So we put bushes on the back of the house. We built that little awning thing. Got like a little couch set up back there. The grass looks like crap. But then we still have this whole thing, which is a disaster. But I want to show you guys my onions. So, I don't know what that dog is showing on. Those are my gourds that were drying from last year. They should be dry. And in the summer, I'm going to clean them up. And I was thinking of cutting them open and making them into yarn bowls. You put your yarn in there, like on the tabletop or whatever. I think that would be a good idea. So, but it's a mess over here. But here's my onions. I'm gonna cover them because we keep getting these frosts, but they're doing pretty good. Last year I started onions like this too, just with like the onion set, the bulbs, and they're doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. Oh, but keeping them away from like the dogs and stuff, and I just put them out here. They're still getting sun, and I've been watering them from the bottom, but yeah. Alright, so that's it, guys. That is what I have so far for the garden, and my hopes and dreams for this year. We'll see how things go. Hopefully the weather is nice. It's not too hot. It's just like, you know, perfect. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I'll have some footage of my sister's garden. It's coming along very nicely. And then we'll put that up on the channel as well. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.